Somebody are having a sexual relationship to love dancing with them. I mean, for example, Gaynor and I are married. We're not married in the point of view of sexual relationship in the church or whatever. We're married through the dance. Our spirits are married. Our souls are moulded together through a common sense of purpose and dedication. I'm married to my dancing, and Gaynor is part of me and my dancing. We're part of each other. More than, I would guess, more than normal married couples are.
You're mad ass.
Too emotional to talk, actually. Most of it, I'm sure, is the moment. And all your work through all those years, and you write your place in history. And suddenly it's that moment, and it's so emotionally charged. You're outside your own body. It is, really. And it's like, I've told you before, it's like you're touched by something divine.
What I usually do when they're being congratulated is I stand back until everybody else has been, and then I go up at the end. I mean, I can congratulate them anytime.
I was going to borrow that for the final, that jacket, Mum. See, I don't wear the sequins, but my mum does.
They're all sewn on by hand.
The latest series of Excess returns next Wednesday with Glasgow Bhangra band Bombay Talkie hoping to hit the big time with Could They Be the Spice Boys?
Okay, how about this one? Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting Hogmanay reveller.
Interrupting Hogmanay.
Party, party, party!
What? Can you shut that noise up there? That's what a racket!
Ali, give him a break. Look, we've got posh girls Tamara Beckwith coming up for Hogmanay at Dalhousie Castle. We're pretending we're still going for the Scottish country dance and ancient traditions and that stuff.
So what have you laid on for the other guests? Still Kay Adams and Gary McAllister?
Don't you worry, I've got them sorted out
You've
too.
got that job on, good job.
McCoist and MacAuley in 50 minutes, BBC One Scotland.
We all need something to rely on. Something that's always going to be there. Something that's going to make you feel like you belong. Something constant. So that rules out football, eh?
I am shocked.
Scottish football has got to take a long, hard look at itself.
I am stunned.
Football's a man's game. The woman should know her place. In fact, the woman should know all the flatfish, not just place, you know.
It's a thrill you can't put into words.
Only an excuse tonight at 11:15, BBC One Scotland.
And BBC Scotland's Hogmanay comedy starts now, with Elaine C. Smith displaying not so much girl power as a womanly attitude.
Yeah, coons in on her. I don't like her much. I've bought a ticket, Hen, I've bought a ticket. Don't worry, it's in my bag here, all right? Okay, girls. All the best. Hello. How are you? All right, all right, Hen. Hey, ho. All right, yeah. All right, He's a good-looking boy, that hen. You all right there? Oh, here. Seriously, been inside a fairy cake. That's lovely. Oh, this is lovely. So, oh, here, that's a lovely wee blouse, that hen. See, you've got the chest to wear that as well. What is it? So is it a concert or that, is it? Is it karaoke? Because I'm good at that, by the way. I'm very good at that. Who is it? Is it Owen? It's not that lassie off that hang off it. Oh, I can't bloody stand her. I can't stand her. She's not a patch in that Dorothy Paul, I'll tell you that. I'll just stir up. Oh, here. Oh, you can see me better now, can't you? All right there, all right. Everything all right. Oh, are we up there as well? All right up there. Okay, oh my God, this is marvellous, isn't it? What a day I've had. What a day I've had. I get a phone call tonight, don't I? From His Rabness. Roberto. Phones me up, hey, Mary Jo. Me and Jamesy have been involved in a wee altercation with a Peruvian panpipe player in Buchanan Street. I know he's stuck too fine a point now. You know, Jamesy stuck the nut in him, right? One Pitt Street police station. Gonna come and bail us out. I thought, well, it's no often I go out on a Monday night, is it? So I jumps on the bus, gets into town, I thought, bugger him. A couple of wee refreshments, and I thought, I'll get in there and see what's on there, a wee concert and that, so well. It's normally I only get out if I'm in the tune, you know. Have a wee swatch round with everys. I knew there was scum in here tonight. I clocked a couple of the outfits as well, by the way. But I'll no point them out to you, right? I'll get embarrassed. Whatever's is, only us scum that call it whatever's. What everyone wants, eh? Used to be called what every woman wants, eh? What every woman wants. I don't think so. What every woman wants, I don't know about you, but a villa in Portugal and a multiple orgasm are a bit higher up my personal list of priorities, you know? Because girls will back me up here, you'll back me up. When are we really happy? I'll tell you. In bed, telly on, cup of tea, women's own, hunters of chocolate. See? Am I right? Am I right? Because I'll tell you, the psychologists have got it all right. All right. It's not chocolate that's a substitute for sex. You with me? You with me? If sex is a substitute for chocolate. Well, tell me this. Have you ever met a man that can measure up to a curly whirly? No. No. No way, Jose. And if he's in here tonight, I'll see you at the back in about 10. So, what's the score here? Is there a group of that? Is there a group on? Oh, here. Oh, it's the Osmonds. Look at that, the Osmonds. Will I give you a wee something? Did you like that? Walking after midnight on the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along walking after midnight, searching for you. I stopped to see a willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies so gloomy, night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just hoping you're maybe somewhere I'm walking after midnight, searching for me. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. As the skies so gloomy, night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just hoping you're maybe somewhere I'm walking after midnight, searching for me. I go out walking after midnight, searching for you. I go out walking after midnight, searching for you.
Miss Smith.
Put it off.
Called a clear out.
And now, will you please welcome on stage Elaine C. Smith?
Oh, wow.
Thank you very much. How are you all, okay? Yeah. You might have noticed I've lost a wee bit of weight. Have you noticed that? You've noticed everything. Absolutely everything. I was in a taxi in Gaza the other day and this guy says to me, are you that woman off that thing off telly, by the way? I said, yes, I am. He says, no offence then, but I thought you were a big fat woman, you know. You're actually quite normal looking, aren't you? I said, well, thanks very much for noticing that, you know. I was walking out of Cumbernauld Theatre, it was, getting into my car, minding my own business, never met this woman before in my path, right? I'm wondering, just getting into my car and all I hear is, bye here, you've lost the beef. This woman I've never met in my life. But we're really past remarkable. The empty that's on the telly. My mother's the worst, by the way. My mother, oh God, particularly about weight. Women are terrible about weight, aren't they? My mother says, oh, that Anne Diamond's needing to give herself a shake, isn't she? I know she's at the 5 Wains and all that, but really, get a grip there, Anne, you know. Or that Judy Finnegan, she's been at the old modelling. She's looking a bit puffy this morning, a bit puffy. I found her one morning standing in front of the television going, oh, Anthea, what have they got you wearing today, Hen? It does nothing for you. This from Miss World, who's standing in front of the television here. And she's terrible about people's weight. Her pal's even worse. Our pal's daughter had just given birth to her 3rd child, right? She's still lying there in the labour suite. In she comes and she gives it. Oh, here, you'll need to get rid of that stomach. For some women, being overweight is worse than being a serial killer. My mother now, she's been on a diet for 37 years. And she's 3 stone heavier than when she started the diet in the first place. Now that says a lot to me about dieting, doesn't it? But we're all affected. We all sit there reading the magazines and we see Naomi Campbell and all that, and you're like, how don't I look like that? She looks like a teenage boy with silicone implants stuck on. That doesn't look like any of the women I know, except for your pal. You've always got a pal, haven't you? Your pal's like... with a fake tan and all that. Phones you up, would you like to go out for lunch? Oh yeah, that'd be great, you'd think a great lunch. You get to order and she's like, no. I had a ham salad last Tuesday. I'll just have a mineral water. But no fizz, because there might be calories in the fizz, you know. But I'm as affected as anybody else, looking through the magazines, how we're supposed to look. Women, of course, going and chopping bits off themselves just to look the perfect way. I'm like, I stand there in the front of the mirror in the morning going, I'm not going out. I am not going out. My poor husband, he's had to live with it for years. He walks in, he knows straight away, oh no, it's not a fat and ugly day, is it? He's straight into the cupboard, the fishing rods are out and he's away for a week. He knows what he's in for. Of course, I loved it when I was pregnant. Oh, because I wasn't fat. I was pregnant. And the big elasticated waist trousers. And that was just at 6 weeks. And it's all that, oh no. I know these 8 Cadbury's Twirls are for the baby. It's not for me, the baby needs all the sugar, doesn't it? And you go along to the antenatal classes and they tell you lies there. They tell you downright lies. The first thing, I want you to imagine that the baby's head is the size of an orange. Aye, right. I put my hand up, I said, are we not talking melons here? And watermelons at that. And they say it's not painful, there's no pain. It's just birth discomfort. There was a wee woman in my antenatal class and she did her first baby in Rotten Row and her second one was in the Southern General, right? With me. And she puts her hand up and she says, see this birth discomfort? Is it the same as the pain you get up in Rotten Row? Oh, and you got all that stuff about breastfeeding, don't you? If you breastfeed, oh, you'll will it. Absolutely no problem. We had the wee auxiliary in. Yes, I breastfed my 4. I was back to a single end in a fortnight. No problem at all. They say the baby takes 500 to 1,000 calories off you every day. I was like, how many Cadbury's Twirls is that? That's brilliant. Of course, breastfeeding is fine if you've got a wee chest. If you've got a big chest. I was out to here. I needed another buggy for my chest. It was a nightmare. It's a great excuse after the baby as well, isn't it? All that stuff of, oh no, you're in trying on maybe a pair of trousers, you can't get like that. Oh no, I can't get into them, so you can, I'll just leave it now. I've just had a baby, you see. I'm not back to my right size yet or anything. Of course, when Hannah hit 18 months, I realised I couldn't use that excuse anymore. And folk kept saying to me, here, you get your figure back off it quickly. And I was like, hi, but I didn't want my figure back. I wanted Michelle Pfeiffer's figure back. But I realised something was wrong. Something was really wrong because I was going into shops and I was doing things like, I'll have a Cadbury's Twirl, a packet of Milky Buttons, a packet of crisps, and what else was it she wanted? Straight out the shop, whoop, right in there. Oh, it was terrible. And then I thought, well, it can't be that I'm overeating. It can't be. It has to be something physical. Something glandular, maybe. I must have this gland that makes me a greedy bastard. Oh, yous have got it as well. I thought it was just me. I thought, I have to do something about this. I have to do something. So I thought, right, only option, the Slimming Club. The Slimming Club beckoned. Oh, I was greeting him before I went. Sitting there thinking, oh, it's going to be a nightmare. I know it's going to be like, I'm going to go in and there'll be all these women that have lost their weight sitting there looking dead superior. And there'll be some Gestapo woman down the front. And you've got to get weighed in front of everybody and she'll go, 17 stone, that's ridiculous. Get to the back of the class. And then I thought, here, maybe it'll be like an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. Where you've got to stand up and go, hello, my name's Elaine, and I'm a fat bastard. But I have to say, it wasn't like that at all, it wasn't like that. Because like most things women do together, we all support each other, don't we? We all support each other. Because we've all failed together. And we like that. We like failing together. We know what to do with that. We go in, we get weighed, and then we go for chips. So at this point, I'd like to say a big thank you to this. The fun-sized Milky Way. I'd like to thank it for all its support, all its comfort, for its downright tastiness and absolute bloody gorgeousness. All the comfort it's given me over these past few difficult months, right, okay? And I'm free now, I'm feeling. There you are. Oh, she caught that as well. Thought I was going to take your eye out there. No, see, I don't need the chocolate now, I'm fine. I can live without it. I'm different, yes. I can go in and try on a size 12 jacket and I don't look as if I'm trying on one for my 8-year-old. I can also wear nicer underwear, not the stuff that's built by John Brown's shipyards, designed by engineers, none of that stuff. No, and I feel different. Feel a bit, ask me, come on, ask me how I feel and I will tell you. Ask me how I feel. How do I feel? I will tell you. I feel f***ing starving. and I look back through the old rose-tinted glasses. Some of the best times, actually, were at New Year, Hogmanay. My mum and dad always had a party at Hogmanay, like a lot of families, right? And when I think, I never had that Emma Thompson sort of lovey background, did I? I never had that National Theatre thing. My theatre actually was in my mummy's living room. That's where I did my training most of the time, if you like. And there's one particular New Year that I remember, which was just absolutely brilliant. And it was like preparing for a show in our house. Because my mother did all that, you know, it was always our house that the party was in. And it was always, how's it always our house? They never go to anybody else's, it's always us that have to do all the bloody work, isn't it? Of course, the family all turn up and she's like, hello. Oh, thanks for coming. That's lovely. And my dad always made a curry, right? Because he was convinced that if people had a meal, then they stayed sober a wee bit longer, right? In the case of my family, it was about 2 minutes longer, but it was a good theory, right? It was a good theory. So my dad always did that, and he'd work all day making the curry in the kitchen, and my mother would be out there in the living room, hoovering the purple swirly carpet. The purple swirly curtains would have been taken down and rehung, all nice and clean. The purple swirly Vimura wallpaper, with the 3 plain purple walls, you know. We had taste, remember, we had taste. The purple swirly sweet, the purple swirly lampshade there. Drugs. We didn't need drugs. One can of superlag and walk into your living room, you were away. This is brilliant. So that was all prepared. Of course, my dad had been out earlier on. He'd been out in the hall doing the old emulsioning of the Artex. How do you explain Artex? That's what I want to know. We had that lovely stuff, that Mr. Whippy effect, you know? The Mount Vesuvius, with a big point sticking out it. You couldn't wear a cardigan in our house. Shaking up the hall. But Artexing, it was hailed as a marvellous invention, wasn't it? Absolutely, you never needed to put wallpaper up again. You wanted to change it, out came the emulsion and off you went. Quite the thing, it was wonderful. What they didn't tell you was, if you ever wanted to put wallpaper up again, you had to demolish your house. There was a guy in our street, I kid you not, who had Artex both sides of his doors. It was a 2-man lift to get into his living room, you were like, oh. And his wains were always under with plasters everywhere. So that was all done. The Artex was done, the purple swirls, the curry bubbling away, the Trini Lopez records on, the coffee table, of course, and we had all the nuts and crisps, and of course, the pièce de résistance, the magic hole in the middle. The magic, with the wee flame effect, that was lovely, wasn't it? The wee fan going in to give you that. Of course, we had taken out the original Victorian fireplace. And we had put in the absolutely beautiful fake mahogany fire surround, with the wee leatherette doors down the bottom, you know, with the wee shells for the ornaments. So we're all set, the magicals on, we're away, and then in they come, the family. Now they're all in good behaviour, because it's Hogmanay. And you do not go into the new year with any bad blood, do you? No. All the hatchets are buried. They're all in very good behaviour. They're all sitting in with their wee drinks and all that. That's a beautiful Capa de Monte figure, Stella. Did you get that in Goldberg's, did you? That's beautiful, that. Well, my Auntie Margaret and Uncle Peter, they come in. Now, they're a sort of family legend, right? Who've been together 40 years, and nobody knows why. Because there's never a good word is ever said between the pair of them. My Uncle Peter goes in sort of meandering, he meanders away and leaves her, you know, occasionally. And obviously, before this party in New Year, he'd been out for a packet of sausages and hadn't come back for 3 days or something, right? So, of course, my Auntie Margaret, who's normally got a face like fizz anyway, right? She's got one of their faces. Oh, aye. Very good. That's my Auntie Margaret, right? So she's obviously in no too good a mood at this with Uncle Peter. He's trying to sook in, of course. He's up there, a wee whiskey and lemonade in, Margaret. Shove it. But this time I was in a band in the town, right? And my mum and dad said, bring a couple of guys in the band if you want. And they can come out and have something to eat, bring their guitars or whatever. Thought, fair enough. Musicians being musicians, they'll go anywhere there's free food and drink. If you ever want to fill up a party, ask musicians, they'll come. So, of course, they go off the train at Motherwell and they're thinking, what, do we get a stagecoach for here? They think they're in the Wild West somewhere. Now, Zeke, the drummer in my band, was black. Now, in Newtill, in 1976, there are niente black people, right? So Zeke walking into your living room was a showstopper. But are you that way when a baddie walks in a Western? And the doors are like doof, 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 doof. Silence. That was it, just for about 20 seconds it was. And then, of course, they're all up. Hello, son! Lovely to meet you, lovely to meet you. Oh, and as if him being black meant absolutely no difference to them at all, except the only thing they can talk about is the fact that he's black, right? My aunties are standing there like that. Oh, he's got beautiful teeth, hasn't he? And a lovely curly hair as well. Mind you, they've all got that, haven't they? Isa, our next door neighbour's a complete neb, right? She's straight in there. Nosy is in. Hello, son! How long have you been here? Zeke looks up and goes, about 10 minutes. She says, no, I mean, how long have you been in our land? I'm mortified, you know, standing there going, oh my God. But Zeke was saved by the bell. The doorbell had just gone, right? And we hear all this kerfuffle out in the hall and everybody's like, what's that? We hear this voice. Well, about 4 o'clock, I said to her, why don't we just jump into New Rover, drive up M6, go and see Jocks in Jockland? Well, this is their time of year, isn't it? Mahogany. We'll go and see them. My mum and dad are like, oh my God. Yes, the couple they met on holiday in Mallorca. You know that couple? You know that couple that in the last night you go, oh no, any time you're in Scotland, by the way. No. You should come at the New Year, by the way. That's brilliant. Come at Hogmanay. And they'd actually met this couple. When it was my Auntie Margaret and Uncle Peter's fault that they'd met them. Because my Uncle Peter had the worst hangover of his entire life, right? And they're in Mallorca, right? So he's got to find El Farmacia to get Los Resolvos or whatever it is he's got to get. And he's in agony, right? So he's up, the wee Spanish guy behind the counter, he's like, excuse me, senor, Majido. Es Busto. give some for it. Pronto. The wee guy's like that. So he starts again, excuse me, my widow is Barso, because my Auntie Margaret's straight, oh, shut up, you stupid. The boy doesn't know what you're talking about. You've got to speak the lingo, haven't you? For God's sake, she's out up there. Excuse me? Signor? S'il vous plaît? Regardez-vous. His video est la bastille. Can you give him something for it? They were saved by Derek and Jeanette from Manchester because they had come into the chemist and they actually could speak a wee bit of the old Spanish. So they got them and stuff. Of course, Peter loves them. He's like, oh, come back to the hotel, have a wee drink with us. Big mistake. Within 10 minutes, they realised that one of the, and I have to say, it's nothing to do with them being English, because they could have voted for whatever country they were born in. Champion voters, you know, one of the couples, he was in scrap metal or something with the tan and the hunters of jewellery and all that. And he's, oh, you know, a big bragger. Those type of Scots love. Hey, what's going on then? Hey, where's your kilts? Where's your haggis? They love him. They really love him. So, of course, Zeke, my pal, he was off the hook. Well, if there's a choice. He's been winding up a black guy and winding up an English guy, and there's no competition, is there? So they're trying to settle it all down. My uncles have been very nice to Derek. And, oh, sit down, son, here, have a wee half in here, that's fine. So this was the time I really loved, because this was when the show started. And this is when the sing-song started. And have you noticed with sing-song, the good singers never go first, do they? No, the good singers stand looking superior, going, no, no, I'll maybe sing later, but no, they do, you know. I can't wait, I'll have another wee drink. Of course, the duffers, they're in there like that. They love it. And I thought, that's me, I want to be top of the bill. I don't want to be one of the support acts down there. That's where I learnt it all. And of course, I also noticed the type of songs that we start with. We always start with the Scots songs, don't we? Oh, we kid, oh, they're brilliant, aren't they? We just can't wait to get them over with and get to Frank Sinatra. It's, oh, there's nothing like the old Scots songs, is there? Scots way, we diddly. Dee dee dee, dee diddly, dee dee dee, dee diddly. On Jovi Johnny. Oh, the other one is always, oh, thank you. No, my favourite one is dee 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 dee. Scott and the. See, you all know it. And you all ever know the one line as well. You were all diddling away there. Of course, Eyes of the Neighbour, she's right in there. She's always got her song, it's always the glass there. And so, each I'm longing for my info. Of course, they're all, for God's sake. I agree to that every year to sing that. Though there may be but proud and plain folk. I always think of my daddy when she did that. Then they're on at the end. Back home in Bonnie, Scotland, how am I in a fall? Oh, they love that. Next up, of course, was my Auntie Margaret. She was always next up because everybody was too feared to say no. And she always sung, you did expressionless face, but she always sung the big torch songs, you know. She always had the big Shirley Bassey. And a fag and a drink with her. I who have nothing. I who have no one, adore you and want you so. I'm just a no one with nothing to give you but all. I love you. You can take it any place you want, to those fancy clubs and restaurants. Well, I can only watch you with my nose pressed up against the window pane. I who have nothing. I who have no one, adore you and want you so. I'm just a no one with nothing to give you but oh. Oh, that's enough. That's it. Oh, she decided it was over by the way, that was it. And next there was the subtext that went on. We loved this. It was a wee family drama because my Uncle Peter always sung the same song every year, right? She's sitting there and the family are all, come on, Peter, up we get. Same song for about 30 years. It's the only time he ever get his own back. She's sitting over there. This was the song. Well, there's too many chiefs and not enough Indians around this house. Baby, I'm tired of this old game we play called cat and mouse. You don't give just a little bit more, we're both gonna lose the race. 'Cause there's too many chiefs, not enough Indians around this place. All right, all right. Oh, they love that. All right, Peter, hug on yourself, and they're all congratulating him and all that, you know. Next up, of course, was the good singer. My cousin Kate, fabulous singer. She'd sung in the Barrowlands and all that, so she was always standing there up waiting in her big turn coming, you know. But she could do it. Big Connie Francis fan. Lipstick on your collar, told a tale on you. Lipstick on your collar, said you were untrue. Bet your bottom dollar you can say we're through. 'Cause lipstick on your collar told a tale on you. It told a tale on you. Woo! Oh, I love that singing. Now we notice it's getting a wee bit heated over in the corner with all the uncles and all that, and Derek. Because Derek's making a big mistake. He's saying things that all we can hear hovering above all this is, well, you see, I don't think Scotland's got it in it to win the World Cup. You know, all right, you got some good footballers and all that. You know, you're Dennis Law. I mean, he's a good player and all that, but you know, it's just something about Scots. You don't have that winning mentality. It's more of a sort of defeatist mentality. You lot, you should stick to what you do best, like the Irish, drinking and digging roads. course, my Uncle Pierre's like, I'm going to lamp that bastard. That's how he ordered that. That's how he ordered. That's well out he ordered that. I'm giving it, no. Just calm down, he's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about. No, that's all going on. And I also noticed that the women are doing that thing. They're on the kitchen. Why is it women do this? All you hear is, no, I'll do the dishes, Stella. Oh, it's my house, for goodness sake, it'll take me 10 minutes. No, Rena, give me that apron and I'll do it now. Of course, they're like that over the apron. You're like, it's Hogmanay, just do it tomorrow. No, they have to have all that done. And we've got wee Isa. She's miraculous by this point, sitting there. She's giving it, ballet. 10 years ago yesterday, passed away. Ballet. The best wee dog a woman's gonna like. Ballet. Then it happens. Right, that's it. I've sat here all night listening to that idiot talking shite, by the way. That's enough. That's ridiculous, if you don't mind me saying. I mean, he's insulted our nationhood, our footballing skills, and not only that. He brought 2 cans of flat English beer and he struck my ball of grouse for the minute he sat down. No, that's it, Tommy. Come on, right, big man, outside now. That's it, no. Tommy, hold me back here. Hold me a bit harder than that, will you? No, outside, big man, outside. What? What is it? Eh? Happy New Year, Derek. All the very best. All right, guys, hit it. Come on, you can dance to this. Do you like good music? That's sweet soul music. Just morning and groaning. Oh yeah. Spotlight on the road, John. I'm gonna look great, John. See you love everything, y'all.
Absolutely wonderful. First class. Excellent, yeah.
What did you enjoy?
Every single bit of it, excellent. The music was fantastic.
Do you like good music? That's sweet soul music. Just morning and groaning.
Absolutely wonderful. I liked all of it. I didn't realise she was such a good singer. Absolutely fabulous. She's a credit to women. Fabulous.
To tell you the truth, between you and me, I've had a better night in the karaoke in the 2 ways, you know, but it's all right. Amazing what folk get away with these days, isn't it? All right, compadre. Just morning.
Hogmanay in style with a swinging ceilidh and a feast of music live from Edinburgh Castle.
Joining us from Boston, USA, music legend James Taylor.
Plus a whole host of other guests including Capper Cayley, Phil and Ali, the BT Scottish Ensemble, and singer-songwriter Dougie McLean. Join us for the biggest night of the year, Hogmanay live from Edinburgh Castle.
BBC One Scotland, 11:45.
Just before we join McCoist and MacAuley on BBC One Scotland, time for an update on tonight's National Lottery draw. The 6 winning numbers are confirmed as 8, 13, 18, 21, 23 and 29, and the bonus number is 30. Early indications show that there are 6 jackpot winners, each winning just over £700,000 each.
We all need something to rely on. Something that's always going to be there. Something that's going to make you feel like you belong. Something constant. So that rules out football, eh?
I am shocked.
Scottish football has got to take a long, hard look at itself.
I am stunned.
Football's a man's game. The woman should know her place. In fact, the woman should know all the flatfish, not just place, you know.
It's a thrill you can't put into words.
Only an excuse in 40 minutes. BBC One Scotland.
No excuses nor trousers accepted now on BBC One Scotland. Shows your knees, boys.
Look at this, Hogmanay alley, and I've made a fresh batch of shorty.
You certainly have, and I've given the Major's day off today, and I've spring cleaned Dalhousie Castle.
So we've got the nibbles, there's crisps inside, is there anything else?
Guests.
Right, who have we got?
We've got Kay Adams, Tamara Beckwith, Phil Kay, and Gary McAllister.
Could hardly be better, but there's still something missing.
Cole.
No, not Cole, Bevy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. I already thought of that, and a little something for the ladies. And welcome to the final McCoist and MacAuley of the year, coming to you tonight from Dalhousie Castle Hotel near Edinburgh.
It's Hogmanay, which means New Year's Eve for some of you out there, and that means 1 hour of traditional accordion music and country dancing. Yay. On the other channel!
But thankfully here in BBC One, it's business as usual, with Fred and I having a couple of guests here on the sofa. As you know, it's Hogmanay, and we've made the effort for you.
Yeah. And made an even bigger effort for the guests. But, you know, it would be unprofessional of us to kind of start drinking right at the start of the show.
That's why we started over an hour ago.
And this being Hogmanay and us in the traditional garb, we have to kind of watch the way that we're sitting, that we don't kind of, you know, show off a little more than we were meant to. Because, believe you me, the last thing we need is another letter about a disgusting McCoist tackle.
Hogmanay balls, Fred! Our traditionally great fun, and our party here will be no exception, because we won't find anybody here this evening being sentimental, will you? Anybody going to be sentimental?
No! Anybody going to be nostalgic?
No! Anybody going to the bar?
Ah, I thought so. Well, look, for the people that don't know about Dalhousie Castle, I've been studying the history, and Dalhousie Castle used to be a house. It was made a castle in the New Year's Honours list,